Hi, we are going to do another bump date. It has been a while since I've done one, so I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot since I'm at home alone. And I don't have any distractions, even though pregnant minds seem to wonder. And I do apologize about the glasses, glare on my glasses. It's a reflection of my Mac, so yeah. As of today, it is April 23rd, almost 11 o'clock at night. Yay. And as of today, I'm 26 weeks and 3 days. So I'm almost on day 4 in an hour. But as of right now, I'm 26 weeks and 4 days. Just as a update in a sense, because a lot has happened since our last update. So now we go to a regular OB. Dr. Serrano is the same doctor that delivered Jasmine. Not only that, but at 20 weeks we had our gender ultrasound. With our gender ultrasound, we found out we're having a little boy. So we're so excited. We have decided on the name Raphael Jaden Cook. So his little nickname will be RJ. Reason why we're calling him Raphael is my husband was their preemie, and I think I might leave it like that. My screen just doled out, but I don't have a reflection anymore. So, my husband is a twin, and he was a preemie, and so RJ, it's not going to work. Can't let it black out. Is possibly going to be a preemie. So that's kind of where the name comes from, ironically. So 20 week, we had our ultrasound. They couldn't get all of the measurements, so I lucked up in a sense. It's lucky. Lucked up and actually got an ultrasound at 24 weeks. Full anatomy scan, redid a lot of measurements and everything to find out that I'm trying to get comfortable, that my cervix was really short. So not only did I have a short cervix, but it was changing. Wasn't feeling any of these changes, but it was. So get to my doctor's office, like the legit room that we talked to her in, and he kind of didn't really talk about anything else but that, and kind of forwarded me over to high-risk doctor. So about a week ago, last weekend, it was last Saturday too, so earlier in a Saturday, of course, not at 11 o'clock at night. But earlier in a Saturday, last Saturday, I lost part of my mucus plug. With having a short cervix, they took me out of work. I had been taking it easy. Did not quite mention bed rest. 24 weeks. However, things have changed since then. So, that Saturday, lost part of my mucus plug, went to the labor and delivery after talking to the nurse, decided that was the best option. After getting to labor and delivery, they gave me a fetal fibronectin, I think I said that right, test, pretty much to determine whether or not I'm going to be at risk for preterm labor. Pretty much I am. What my OB says is that normally, it's a prediction that you would give birth within the next 2 weeks. Sometimes it can be wrong. Sometimes it can be right. Just kind of laid there in L&D by myself. My husband was on the way up there. My mom was in the waiting room with my daughter because she couldn't be back there. And I was just lost in a sense because I didn't have anybody with me. And I'm kind of taking in all this news, and I just started laying there and I just start crying. Because it's like it's kind of taken us a while. I mean, it took a long while to get pregnant with Jazz, but we didn't put as much medical effort into Jazz as we put into this baby, into RJ. And then it was just like, okay, now he's going to come early, and that's going to be a whole nother thing to deal with on top of that. So, I was just kind of there, kind of having to deal with everything myself and kind of mentally wrap my head around everything. I did not, however, I will say this, while I'm sitting in L&D, I did not get the results of this test back. When I got the results, husband was by that time in the room with me, and I was in like a labor and delivery room, not in like triage. I wasn't in triage anymore. I was in like a legit room when they told me that it came back positive. And so yeah, kind of went for a whirlwind and kind of started crying all over again. But I did cry in triage with my OB, telling her how, upsetting and heartbreaking and kind of disappointing, all this news was, because I wanted to at least get to 36, because after that doctor's appointment in 24 weeks, it was pretty much like, holy crap, we need to get you to a high-risk doctor ASAP. And so I kind of figured something was going on. I mean, I could tell by the ultrasound lady's reaction that, something crazy was going on, and that it wasn't all that great. But then when my OB freaked out in the office, that was the reassurance, I guess, that I really didn't want to have, that something wasn't right. Not that it couldn't be corrected, but it wasn't, it wasn't ideal. And then kind of going from there, whenever we have the test and she sees me, and she actually happened to be the doctor on call, and I'm in triage, and she's like, and she point blank tells me, he's not going to give us another 10 weeks in there. It was heartbreaking. It was absolutely heartbreaking and devastating. So after that, there was that, and I was like, oh, okay. So okay. So maybe 8 weeks, maybe something, because my goal was 10 after the doctor's appointment. Then after that, it kind of went to 8. And so now, after I get the results back, I'm like, holy crap. Well, I'm just going to pray to God that we get to 3 more weeks. I still want more, but according to my doctor, if she can get 28 out of him, she's good with 28, but she still wants more. But if that's all he's going to give us, that's all he's going to give us. And, sometimes you just can't force them to stay in there. So pretty much after that, I saw the high-risk doctor while I was in there. And pretty much they diagnosed me with an incompetent cervix. So pretty much my cervix, when I was at the ER, was nothing. And it was open on the inside and almost closed all the way on the outside, but not quite. So it's head, and then it's like, oh, no, but you're not coming yet. So it's kind of stressful. And then the nurse was like, yeah, when it's like that, their hand can just slip out, foot. I'm just like, what? I don't want a foot hanging out of my vagina. You're crazy. So I'm freaking out. Not only am I freaking out about my kid possibly coming early, but then freaking out about the fact that all this is happening down there and I'm not feeling anything. So if all this is happening and then a foot slides out or a hand slides out, or God forbid a whole head slides out, I'm going to lose my shit. Just being honest. I'm going to flip out. I'm going to go crazy. I mean, this is not something that I'm okay with. Because then it's like, well, what do? You can't sit down. Well, how do I get to the hospital? I'm not going to be able to sit down or anything. The baby's just going to have to kind of come at that point, because I'm not going to sit down and then break his arm or break his leg or break his neck, and it's not going to happen. So, yeah, it kind of freaked me out when she said that a little bit. Yeah. So after that, I had a doctor's appointment. They released me. I wasn't in active labor, so they didn't keep me. I'm in the hospital. They released me. Sorry. Like I said, it's 11 o'clock. Sorry about that too. Yeah. So they released me, put me on 200 milligrams progesterone suppositories, which I was already on for my OB's office visit that I went to with her. Not only that, they gave me some epinephrine. I don't know, something like penicillin, something like that, to cut down on infection or something, because of everything being open and exposed. They want to make sure that it's kind of protected. And strict bed rest. Sit, lay, bed rest, relaxing. You're not getting out of bed. You're not doing anything other than to pee. Bed rest. So, even though it's for a good cause, I've gone absolutely freaking crazy on bed rest. I'm a doer. So when I was taken out of work and they were said, take it easy. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Take it easy. Still got crap to do at home. Got a 2-year-old, whatever. However, taking me out of work, taking it easy, is a lot different than strict bed rest. And it's absolutely driving me crazy. And my husband's about to kill me because of everything that I'm freaking ordering. Because it's all I have. It's all I have to do is just shop online. It's an addiction. Because if it wasn't online, I would be at Target. Sorry. Again, it's late. So yeah. So now I'm so sorry. I hate that. My nose is retarded. So after that, as of today, as of Friday, we had another high-risk doctor's appointment. She said my cervix looks like it's thickening up. Baby's actually kind of sideways versus heads down like he was. It's not heads up, but he's sideways. I have a good feeling that he is heads down again because he's stopped kicking my cervix. So instead of having constant little taps on the inside of my vagina, I don't feel that anymore. They're just all up here like where they were. So I'm pretty sure he's heads down now. But yeah, we're kind of keeping on the medicine, keeping that going. Keeping the bed rest going and kind of seeing where it goes from there. However, with me being the preparer that I am, because at the time whenever we went into everything, I had all of this kid's diapers that I had at the time prepped. I had all of his clothes washed, his blankets washed, his beds made up, the room set, everything that we absolutely would need for him to be here. After that doctor's office, I got that crap taken care of. After the doctor's office that I had at 24 weeks, I went ahead and ordered the car seat. So the car seat is actually installed in my car already. Even though I wouldn't really need it right away because he would be a preemie and he would be in the NICU. It's there and it's ready. So I'm a very prepared person. And so kind of after the hospital visit and everything, I actually had ordered some preemie diapers. Hate to say it, they're not cloth diapers because what I'm hoping is not a long journey. I don't want to invest in a stash for something that I'm hopefully not going to need for very long. It's not that financially fit for us to do that. So, coincidentally, what I ordered was Bamboo Nature diapers. They go something. I want to say something. No, 2 to 7 pounds. The insides are like cloth-like feeling. So they're not like plastic. They don't have holes in them or anything like that, like the nasty Pampers do. So it's very soft to be up against him. So yeah, I really like those, and they're solid white, which I also like. But I actually only ordered 2 packs. Somehow or another, I think they sensed my urgency and frustration because I emailed them and I was like, where are these diapers? I ain't got no tracking. I ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't send me nothing. Y'all need to send me something right now because I'm stressing out. And I don't know when this baby's going to be here, but I need some diapers for this baby for when he gets here. So they actually sent me 2 more. So I actually have 4 packs of preemie type diapers for him. So yeah, we're kind of set on that. At least in my mind, we are set on that. Not only that, my mom went to Carter's on a Carter's haul and bought me about 6 preemie outfits. A friend of the family's got us some onesies that were preemies and some really, really, excuse me, small socks. I ordered 2 gowns from Carter's because they didn't have them in the store that were preemie. And I got some stuff at Target that was preemie. So not only do we have the preemie diapers, we have the preemie clothes. Not only do we have that, but Mama's hospital bag is almost set to go as well because with all of this being threatened to happen early, it's still going to happen early, pretty much. With that test being positive, it's going to happen early. But from what the high-risk doctor says, they can't put a timeline on it. It's harder for them to put a timeline on it unless they do like an amniotic fluid test, some sort of test that they do with the fluid. They can't tell exactly when, but it's still going to happen early. Don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen early still. So I have, everything, like I said, it's everything that we would need for him to come home and be our little squishy baby. It's done. I didn't want to have to stress about it. I didn't want to have to worry about it. I wanted to make sure that we were set and we didn't have to stress about that either because it's already going to be a job enough, having a newborn and a 2-year-old. This is what we signed up for. I'm not complaining. But it's, that's already going to be work enough. But also taking in consideration me being out of work for time that I did not plan whatsoever for being out of work for. And having a baby a lot earlier than planned. Not only is that difficult, on me, like emotionally, heart, spiritually, however you want to think of this. Not only is that hard on me to actually wrap my mind around all that, it's going to be hard on us to be there and be with him, at the NICU, at the hospital, as long as he may be there. So, and it's hard on him. He's got to sit there and, not sit there, but, like his little body's, got to do stuff that it's not 100% prepared to do. And that scares the absolute crap out of me that I'm going to have to worry about that. And, worry that everything's taken care of. I have a good peace about it. And I know that, the hospital that we're going to is great. I completely trust the doctors. I completely trust that God, has them in their hands and has him in his hands and has me in his hands and everything's going to work out. But at the same time, the human side of me, the mom side of me it's stressing me out. It's freaking me out. And I don't want to have to worry about anything else other than the stuff that I absolutely have to worry about, which would be him and Jess and Ralph, of course. So yeah, other than that, we're going to do a quick nursery-ish tour since nobody's here. Just so we could go ahead and get that out of the way. I had actually done a video. Whoa. But for some reason it didn't post. I couldn't get it to load from my phone, so whatever. So while I'm showing you the room, don't mind my windows. My mom is sewing our curtains and they're not quite done yet. So we're just kind of hanging out waiting on that to get finished. So we're just going to back it up, and you're just going to have to see what's behind me because I'm on my laptop. This is a door, is a wreath we made, my mom made for me when I was in the hospital with Jazz. We have our beautiful wallpaper, our antler, our antlers up there for Jazz's necklaces, and then our beautiful dresser with our beautiful diaper stash. So, this little corner is his, and this, and this is his beautiful newborn stash. I have one more on the way to me. That is a newborn diaper. I'm really excited about getting it, but it's taking forever to get here. It says Smart Bottoms Patriot. It just kind of was re-released, and so I was like, oh, I gotta have it. And Born Smarts are cheaper than 3.0, so I just did the Born Smart instead. The rest are just like one size. They're mostly Bum Genius. And I have Jazz's ultrasound. Then I have his ultrasound. I have to get an R. And then I have on my registry, if no one buys it for me, I'm going to get the frame that says me and my sister and have a picture of them in the hospital together. I think that's going to be really cute. Up here is where the changing table is going to go. His little diapers. And then like some lotion and hair stuff that we use for Jazz right now, and some butt stuff. So in here, is pull-ups, wipes, flushable wipes, in this box, pointing backwards, in the box here is all of my wet bags, and then our packs of the newborn, Bamboo Nature brand, like I said, just solid white, pretty, little diapers. Look, they're so small. They're really that close to like a newborn. But on the package it says 2 to 7, so we're going to do it to 7. And then on this side, I have extra inserts. My Aiden, and I say Aiden and anus. I feel like it's really a dinus or something like that, but I just say it really wrong. But whatever, I'm good with that. But I really, really love their silky ones. Their burpee bibs. The silky ones, oh my god, they are so soft. So there's the silky, this is Midnight. I love this pattern. And this is like the one they have at Target. I just got it because I like this. Cute. This one is one that's specifically for them. So it's a boutique. But this is not bamboo. This is why it's silky. It's bamboo. These are not. This is another silky. And then here you go. This is what I was trying to find for you guys. And then this is them, but it's the Aiden by Aiden and Anais or Anus. And these right here that they sell in Bye Bye Baby, Babies R Us, whatever, Target 1 too. Do not think that just because you get these, they're going to be the same quality as these. They're not. These are, like I said, these are the silky ones, silky burpee bibs. These are non-boutique, Aiden by Aiden and Anais. These are boutique, but they're still not silky like these. They're just muslin. So they're still like a stiffer fabric. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that, so I had to get that out. And then Jazz's dresser. Jazz's toys. Jazz's bed as of right now. Toys, and RJ's bed. Sorry. So I got this cute blanket at Target. This is Jazz's crib. Cute blanket at Target. Cute crib from Babies R Us. Cute little Indian bear. I'm going to say Indian because I have Cherokee in me, so I'm going to say it. So we have the cute little Indian bear, my little arrow pillows, a Aiden and Anaya's blanket in here that's teal. That's the aqua color like the bedding. This one is also bamboo. The bamboo is the silky softy one. So if you're thinking about getting an Aiden and Anaya's blanket, you want to get the ones with bamboo or like their silky ones. Pepper, I do. Oh God, I've done this whole video and I've had something in my teeth and I didn't realize it. Sorry. Anyways, you want to do that because if not, you might not like the quality of the blanket and it might turn you away from a brand that you might fall in love with. So, splurge a little bit, get the bamboo ones. I actually found those at TJ Maxx, so they weren't, as bad. Rocker that we had in Jazz's room, a little playmat that I made. This hanging over the top of it, pillows, their bookcase that my dad made, and that's special to me since he's no longer with us. And I just painted it the pretty blue color that's in their room. And then on this side is RJ's dresser, and some knickknacks of Jazz's cute little arrow hooks. So just as a reference, just because I'm here too. These are so tiny. This is this little premium onesie, and they're so tiny. I like stick it up to me. Whoop. I like stick it up to me, and I'm like, oh, I feel like this is how big he is right now. But he's not. He's still not even this big yet. He's still got plenty of room in there. So, while we're on my belly, this is actually what I've been wearing all day. Like I said, it's like probably 11, 12 almost now. I've been wearing this all day, and I chill clothes because I'm on bed rest. Other than about an hour or two of up activity a day. And I'll go ahead and do a bump shot while I'm up. But please, I don't think I ever try to be really fancy in my videos as far as hair and makeup. It's about to change a little bit. But I just, when you're on bed rest, you don't have anybody to impress. So, yeah. So, with a shirt, this is bump from the front. I just feel like that needs to be done to show, like, how it changes. Bump from the side with a shirt on. How it looked from the back. How it looked from this side. And then, with the shirt up. I have my long, deep stretch mark that I had with Jazz. They haven't gotten really dark yet, but you can see it like the shadows of them. So, once it's like my belly, it like goes in, and then it goes whoop. So, it's from the front. And then from the side. My beautiful half-done cover-up of my Marilyn Monroe tattoo. And then from the back. So, that's it. That's how pregnant we look. And yeah, that's really it. I just kind of wanted to do an update. I will, once I get a couple of things in the mail from some orders that I've done. Like I said, I've just been online shopping a lot. And I just walked into the vacuum. Oh, we're potty training. Have his pack and play already up and set up over there. Like I said, I'm like the world's #1 preparer. So, after I get a couple of things in the mail that I'm anticipating to get in this upcoming week, I will go ahead and do I should have my diaper bag. I'm so excited. Sorry, I ordered my first JuJuBe bag, and so I'm super duper excited about that. But I should have, I'm going to do a what's in my hospital bag for #2, because I'm delivered at the same hospital, know what I need, know what I don't need, kind of go from there. And then also, what's in my diaper bag, being a cloth mom, up to 1.5. Because Jazz is technically potty trained. My goal is to have it done by the time baby gets here, especially since I'm out of work. But can't always make a 2-year-old do what you want a 2-year-old to do. So, it's going to be the next video that I post. If I don't do a bump date before then, but I'm probably not. So, yeah. So today, as of right now, look at that, 11:30, almost midnight. So I'm almost 26 weeks, 4 days. Right? Yeah. So we shall see. And if you guys follow me or subscribe, you most definitely will see my next video. Kind of how it's going with this incompetent cervix of mine, this slacking thing, and how kind of everything's going. Because, I mean, it's just going. We're just hanging in there. We're not really doing anything all day but chilling. So, yep, we'll see. But I'll see you guys next time. Or you'll see me next time. Bye.